Love camp, where we find our beauty. When we know we're worthy, that's when we attract. True love is always within us. I know when I trust it, it's my destiny.
I'm so glad everyone's here. And so tonight is introducing this experience of love camp to you all so that you can really get the most benefit. Oh, well, okay. Thanks, Cindy, for the rearranging of the sign. Love camp is there. And so this series called Love Camp, this is our third year doing it. And every year it's slightly different, but this is my gift to you because I know that this time of year can often be sort of emotionally triggering for people. And sometimes it just heightens things. You know, there's a lot of chaos. And if you are a single woman who is wanting to be in a relationship, and perhaps even at the beginning of the year, you might have said, you know what, this is going to be my year for love. If that didn't happen, that can be really disappointing. And maybe it's not disappointing, but maybe there's a realization that you want something different next year. And so this love camp is designed to be a space for us to come into community together, have some fun using our imagination and really playing in a way that actually ignites our love vibe. Because what I know and what I teach is that we can actually play into love. And that's because the energy of amusement is high vibe love. So speaking of high vibe, I'm doing my unicorn hairdo for you all today. And it was funny because on Facebook I saw a post today that showed someone with really big hair, and it said in Texas women have big hair because it brings them closer to Jesus. And I'm like, no, I'm the closest one to Jesus right now, right? Except for my roommate in college at Cornell, circa 1988. She was the closest to Jesus ever. So, because she had bangs that were like up to here. And I love her. She's amazing. We're still friends. So I'm not making fun of her. So anyway, so this is a gift to you. It's an experience that if you engage in this becomes the moment where you get to say no to anything that's keeping you from love. Because what I've seen in the past is that, and personally I've experienced this, that these kinds of times can really kind of mix us up in our confidence. Like, you know, for me, often this was the time of year where I felt like, you know, a third wheel, or like I was getting obligatory invites for dinners or things, and sort of feeling a little bit like an outsider sometimes. And I'm not saying you feel like that, but sometimes it can just feel like there's so much going on. And if you want a relationship, you know, that fear of missing out, the FOMO, can show up and, like, you know, make it harder to make decisions or create some burnout. So Love Camp is designed to be a really playful, fun place to cultivate your love vibe in a way that creates an upward momentum for the new year. So that when you go into the new year, then you are clear and anticipating an amazing relationship that, you know, you can have. Because at Love Camp, I'm going to give you some powerful tools to do that. So, you know, if you have ever in the past felt like, well, you know, I'm scared to deal with this modern dating world, or I'm feeling pain from past relationships, or I'm struggling with forgiveness, or, I have these beliefs that say, oh, who I want doesn't exist, or, I'm too much, or all of the things that can come up, then I'm inviting you to make this the opportunity through Love Camp to change that. And the possibility of doing that is absolutely here, because as you participate in Love Camp and as we start our camp activities next week, so Love Camp officially, the activities start on Monday, then you will be able to engage in practices and teachings to support you to see new realities for yourself and release and expand into the love story that's simmering in your heart. So you'll also probably discover how these beliefs or some of these things have been getting in the way of other areas of your life, because what we know is relationship is all there is. So, our foundations for relationship, our foundations to be able to be, safe and feeling connected and relating to all things, whether it's a beloved or money or our purpose or the world or nature or, our spirit, like all things, it's all the same foundation. So what you may discover is how some of these beliefs, perhaps it's scarcity or not feeling good enough, have influenced your ability to be productive at work, or your ability to have the confidence to go for the job that you want, or to call in the wealth and prosperity that you deserve. So please keep in mind that Love Camp has the potential to really elevate all areas of your life. And I know for, my clients in my one-on-one Love Muffin program, I see people having shifts in all areas of life. And that's my intention. This isn't like a place to come where you're just going to get like quick-de-do, like do this, text this, wear this, and then someone's going to fall in love with you. It's not like this sort of gimmicky tips and tricks kind of thing. This is about really being on that playful spiritual path to love, and how you love your life is your love life. So that's my message for you. So I am so excited for you to be able to receive this with me, because if we haven't met before, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Love Coach Macy. I'm also known as the Reverend Lunch Lady, and I'm the founder of Love Muffin one-on-one coaching program, but also Love Vibe TV, which is a YouTube channel that has hundreds of videos available to you for free. And also the Church of Kitschy Love, which is also on my YouTube channel, and the Love Advantage. So I've been supporting women in this space to break through the old paradigms of relationship for them, so that they can actually step into powerful relationships. And I've been witness to many engagements and marriages and really happy relationships where people text me. I got one just yesterday saying, oh my God, I can't believe that this actually was possible. I didn't believe you, and I'm so excited. And I said, well, I better be marrying you, because I love doing that. So anyway, so I am going to be your camp director, and this is a time for you to be able to say, you know what, I want to make a decision for myself. So you can consider Love Camp even tonight, right now, as you watch this, the point in time, I like to say to clients a lot, okay, here's another time when you could put a stake in the sand and create a new reality moving forward. And the opportunity here is to make a decision. You can kind of keep on keeping on and just sort of maybe kind of be present at love camp, or you can actually really leverage this as an opportunity to create some powerful shifts in your frequency and in your future for love. And I'm going to tell you a story about that in a second, but I'm going to look at the comments because I see a couple chats. Oh, yay. Woo. Yay. Okay. The higher the hair, the closer to God. Oh, yeah. I'm going to make it higher. So there we go. Anyway, so I want to share a story because 10 years ago, many of you may have seen this on Facebook if you're already following me, but 10 years ago, literally this exact time of year, you seriously right around this time, it was right around my birthday, which my birthday is November 30th. I turned 40. So I just turned 50. And that was the year that I realized, I looked back and said, okay, I've built success in my life. I worked my way up the corporate ladder. I was in corporate America. I know I'm probably scaring you right now, but hey, you know, I broke free and now I get to do whatever I want. I was in corporate America. I, you know, built a really successful career. I had a couple houses, you know, I had my friends, like I had a really good life, but I realized in all that, like I still didn't have the relationship I wanted. And as I looked around, I saw that all my friends were, you know, married, already had kids, lots of things that I really wanted. And it was that time, turning 40, it was like that age, that like moment. And I know that probably doesn't even seem that old to many people, but for me, I hadn't even had an engagement. I'd never been married before. I never had a super long-term relationship, and that was something that I've always wanted. And I really never claimed it for myself because I thought I needed to be the woman who's super successful doing it all. And in a sense, I sort of felt a little bit embarrassed saying, I want a husband. But really, I wanted a husband. I wanted that relationship. And just so you know, at Love Camp and in all my programs, I am supporting women for love. So if you are looking for a woman, you are safe and loved here, and all of these teachings apply to you too. But for me, I was like, I want a husband. And so it was that day when I turned 40 that I said, you know what? I am letting go of this story that says that I can't claim that or I can't have that. And I'm going to do whatever it takes. And the decision point went kind of like this. It was like, either I'm just going to, you know, really settle into this life and love my life because it wasn't a bad life, and adopt a bunch of cats because, you know, I also happen to be sort of inherently a cat lady or a Chihuahua lady or an animal lady, and make it okay. Or I'm going to figure out this love thing because I really do want to share my life with someone. And that was when I did make a change. And honestly, I can tell you viscerally, I could feel that in my body when I clearly proclaimed that for myself and then realized that, you know, things were going to look different moving forward. So I, you know, hired someone to support me. I really did the inner work. I was doing lots of meditation. I was, you know, really working with my mindset. Like there was a lot of different things. And I'm sharing this because this is, you know, part of what I'm going to be sharing at Love Camp. Like we are going to work with the principles that I know work and in a really fun, playful way, you're going to get quite an abundance of things to explore for yourself. And certainly, this is still, a 5-day experience. And if you want to take things further after that, we can absolutely have a conversation. But this is going to be an opportunity, but it has to start with this moment. Are you willing to make that decision to say, you know what? I want to call in the kind of relationship. I want to share my life with someone, and I want to do that in a way that fits what's in my heart. So, because some of you may be saying, oh, well, I want a relationship, but you know what? They're really hard, or they're scary, or, I don't want to lose my independence, or this or that, or but. Well, guess what? You can have what you want. So even if it doesn't seem possible right now, trust me, like, this is about listening to that deeper space within you. And that's what you're going to be able to experience more with Love Camp. So how does that sound? Tell me how that sounds. I want to hear, what it is that you're really kind of claiming for yourself. And I'm here as the camp director, and I'm going to be supporting you. And we have lots of ways to be supported. Yay. Oh, hi. I'm so glad you're here. Yay, yay, yay. Awesome. Good. And people on the replay, I want to hear from you too. So post in the group. That's going to be our main spot. So let's just say we are claiming our life. We're claiming our life. We're claiming our love life. And so as a part of our opening ceremony, I want to do a couple things. I just want to check my notes and make sure I didn't forget any really important things. Yeah, okay. So here's another thing I just want to mention, because there's so many things that we can kind of trick ourselves into thinking that, we're kind of doing the work. And I don't want to be like a buzzkill at Love Camp. I mean, hey, we're at camp. But, I just want to be honest, because, my style in coaching is I work very creatively and intuitively, but I also believe in being super honest and direct, because I am here to help model and hold space for you to have an elevated relationship. And calling in your beloved means, I am guessing, you want someone who's honest and direct and really supportive and notices, wow, what's happening with you, and is there for you. So that's what I'm doing right now. Because, the things that I see that don't work over and over again is thinking that, okay, well, I want this. I'm just, I know I want this. I'm really hoping it'll happen for me. And, I really believe that, the universe is going to work for me, and it'll just happen organically. So just kind of hoping for it. That is not a plan for love. And here's what else is not a plan for love. Just doing a vision board without sort of action steps, or without a plan, or without kind of going underneath and getting to the bottom of whatever the sabotaging behaviors have been in the past. Because relationship is a really powerful thing, because it starts as soon as we pop out of the womb. We're like, hey, where's my caregiver? That's like the first aspect of relationship. We're like, where's my partner? Where's my person? Like, that's everything that we do, right? Relationship is everything. That's what happens. If we don't have a plan to kind of work with and heal and nurture whatever happened early on in our life that created the relationship patterns, none of these other things are going to work. So a vision board's not a plan. I hate to say it. A matchmaker's not a plan. Just going to a matchmaker, paying thousands of dollars for them to set you up. If you still have those underlying neuroses or fears, That's not going to help either. So Love Camp is going to be way more powerful than that right now. And then online dating, just throwing a profile out there without doing the inner work is also not going to be so helpful, because it's really going to be just heightening all of the things that keep you from love again. It's just going to keep showing you the same lessons over and over again. But when you can do it from a different space after, you know, doing the inner work, it's a completely different thing. It's like going from a bran cookie with currants in it, not like that's bad, to a Dutch chocolate cake. You know what I mean? Like, kind of not so tasty and delicious, you know? And therapy is not necessarily a plan for love either, because, you know, you can talk about this stuff all day long, but unless you get to the subconscious stuff, which we're going to do a couple exercises at Love Camp that will, you know, really work at a deeper level of healing. And getting a psychic reading is not a plan for love. So the thing that we have to do, the only way to get there, is to release anything that's keeping you from it. Because what's deep down in you is your love story. And so the work that I do in Love Muffin, the experiences you'll have in Love Camp are all focused on releasing those things that keep you from your amazing love story. How does that sound, right? I know that many of you or all of you have tried all of those things that I just talked about and probably have felt a little disappointed. So here's the dealio. Today, I want to share with you the special Love Camp manual and share with you a little bit about what day in the life of Love Camp looks like, so that you know how to do this and leverage all of the amazing practices in the best way possible. So I will be sharing my screen, but first of all, I want to get back here and check in with the chat and see how you guys are doing, because it doesn't show me. Yay, 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 yay. Sounds great. Yay, camp. We're already getting really campy. So I'm going to share my screen. So if you haven't checked out the manual, okay, so here's something you need to know about me. The manual is something that I keep adding to because I keep having all these ideas. And so let's just say you have been kind of in camp for a couple weeks. If you printed it out then, oops, I'm sorry, because I've added a whole bunch of new stuff. So the cool part about this is, you know, my actual fairy glitter assistant, the amazing Lynn, she is going to make sure that every time we send out a little notice that you have access to the manual, because the only people who have access to the manual are the ones who are signed up. You guys are signed up. That's how you knew to show up here. So just so you know, that's kind of special. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I promise I'm not going to bore you by reading the whole thing, but I really do want to teach you some of the things so you know how to do camp. So here's the beginning, which we don't need to go through here. Let's look at it this way. Oops. Yeah. Here's the beginning. This is about Love Camp, which I already shared, you know, all of the possibilities that are available for you at Love Camp. And really, Love Camp, one of the most amazing things about it is there's a complete science behind this. So it is a virtual retreat that is stimulating our imagination. And what we know about imagination, it has the power to heal. And the things that we are doing, and I've been studying specifically with an amazing doctor. Her name is Dr. Deb Sandella. She founded this thing called the RIM Institute. And it's all about how our imagination works with our subconscious to create powerful healing. So women in Love Muffin work with me on a regular basis, and we do a lot of deep healing sessions that really change the reality of their life because it quickly moves the blocks. We won't be able to do deep kind of one-on-one healing because that's not what Love Camp is supporting, but we are going to do some experiential things. So you have what's called group RIM sessions, and the entire Love Camp essentially is like a RIM session. And the power of that is that, you know, it really helps us to rewire our cellular body to say, you know what, I can have something different. And that's a simple way of saying it, but basically know that, you know, as we play and use our imagination, you're actually doing a huge service to your body. But it's like, hey, we're pretending we're playing. I mean, Love Camp is here, right? Love Camp is in our body. Love Camp is something where you'll be playing. Most of you have already done it. You've already imagined your cabins. You've already imagined having a dance party at night. You've already imagined, okay, I could go to the waterfront or go ride horses. So that's really awesome. So let's talk about the packing list. So like I said, you need a sense of humor, a playful, open attitude. You got to bring your imagination, because how are you going to find the craft shop if you're not going to use your imagination? I'm going to send you to the craft shop and you're going to be like, where is it? Okay, find it in your head. If you would like, which I think this is a fun thing to do at camp, you can wear the camp colors, and the camp colors are red and green. Red for love and green for camp, because camp just happens to be in a beautiful forest. Are you with me? You will want to have a journal or sketchbook on hand. It's always good to have crayons and magic markers, because when you do go to the craft shop, we're going to do a little creative exercise. I like to have a cozy blanket for meditation. So if you choose to do meditation at free time, and I'm going to talk about free time, but you know, these are just some fun things. And I like to say, bring your bug spray. One of the campers and lovely ladies, our beautiful Jennifer Crowley, she has a natural version of bug spray. So feel free to borrow her. She said she would share it. But this is a good thing, you know, as you know, the holiday stuff's coming up, when you're feeling that, oh my God, Aunt Sally, will you stop chewing with your mouth open? You just go squirt, squirt, squirt. You know what I mean? And it's gone. It's just gone. So use your bug spray as a way of releasing any tension that may come up during the holidays. So just notice that. That's just kind of a bonus. Anyone feel me on that? You know what I'm talking about? It's the crunching. You know, it's the loud crunching, like, it drives me crazy. I just need support. I need to know that somebody else doesn't like crunching. Just tell me. Okay. Yeah. Just say you don't like it too. Yeah. Okay, phew. Okay, thank you. I feel better now. So yeah, the bug spray is kind of a little psychic tool we get to use. So all of you should know your virtual cabins. So that's just kind of a funsy thing that we do so that you can start kind of connecting to people. I've been trying to connect people out there. So, you know, use hashtag your cabin name, and then you can start seeing who's in your cabin. And obviously there's a code, so you know by first name, you know who's in what cabin. But if you don't know, use the hashtags. So let's talk about the schedule, because this is going to be super important, and then we'll go through in more specifics. but our schedule for the day, and keep in mind this is virtual. So, you know, you get to be engaging as much as you want. Everything is happening in our Facebook group. This is not something that you're gonna, the emails that you get are really just kind of nudges and reminders. It's not gonna have a lot of content because this is really, it's a free program. So I wanna offer it in my group. So that's where you'll find, you know, the special things that I'll post to support you. But morning program is up to you. Ready, campers? Attention, campers. Morning program is up to you. So waking up in the morning to a bugle, because that's what you're going to imagine. I don't remember the wake up bugle. What's the wake up bugle? I have another bugle that's about going to classes. Anyway, you'll get up like perky campers, getting out of your bed, whether you have a top bunk or bottom bunk. If you haven't picked, go ahead and pick one. And I'll stop talking in this because you might not be able to hear me. But I am going to use this at camp. Anyway, so you're going to get up and you're going to make your bed. This is one of our activities. Making your bed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of camp. You know why? Because there's a powerful science behind it. It is an amazing, simple habit that expands our productivity and gives us a greater sense of well-being. So one of the challenges is, and you just have to know this, because I don't know if I'm going to announce it much more or remember to, but whoever makes their bed all 5 days, you will be entered in a raffle. And in the cabin that that has the most people making their beds all 5 days will be acknowledged at the end of camp. So it's really important. So you might want to get your sisters to, you know, partner up with you. Maybe you already make your bed every day. Whoa, yay for you. That's awesome. So making your bed every day is going to be part of camp. So making your bed every day. Then the second thing is getting up and taking a love shower. And we're going to do this process right now because this is super important. And then we're going to do a little special thing. But I'm going to check the comments, the chats, and see what people are saying. The megaphone, isn't it so great? Yay. Okay. You chose a bottom bunk. Okay. Yeah, that is true. It's easier to make your bed on a bottom bunk. Yeah. Watch out because security's in charge of checking the cabins to make sure everything's neat and seeing who's making their bed. And yeah, they're kind of stinkers about it, you know. They'll be like doing sort of this and stuff. It's you know, they're Persian cats. The security team is like finicky. They like it just right. Anyway, so that's that. Okay, so let's talk about love shower. Okay. Love shower, and I may want to do another video of this, but the love shower is something that let's just practice right now. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. Let's talk about the love shower, okay? So everybody watching, take a moment to get comfortable in your seat right now. We're going to do a mini experiential thing. Get rid of the distractions, use your bug spray, and come into center right now. Close your eyes and just imagine love coming to you. Imagine love coming to you. And as you imagine love coming to you, notice which direction it's coming from. Is it coming from above you? Is it coming from the front? Is it coming from the side? Is it coming from a couple different directions? Is it coming behind you and swooping you up there? Like, where is love coming from? So take a mental note of that right now. And in your love shower right now, using your hand, even go use your hand and literally turn on a whole bunch of knobs, okay, to the perfect temperature, of course, so that you are feeling the love shower from every different direction right now. Feel it. So that love is coming from every single direction. It's kind of like you're in one of those showers that you would see in like Aspen, where, you know, there literally are multiple shower heads, plus like one of those crazy Japanese toilets that has like all these squirting things for all the different things that could possibly happen down there. That together. Although that might have a sensory experience there. It's a bidet, but it's like a bidet, like supersonic one. So anyway, so imagine that all of that squirting around, that's a love shower. And you know what? You only need to take a love shower for 30 seconds to a minute. So just while you're having your tea, it's not tea, but while you're sitting down and doing something, do a habit. It's called habit stacking. Stack your love shower with something else you're already doing. Hey, you could stack your love shower with your actual shower and just imagine love coming from all different directions. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, so do a little habit stacking for your love shower. So first, you make your bed. Second, you do your love shower. And then third, you'll want to practice the worthiness pledge. So this mind is blown. You know what? So let me tell you, your mind should be blown. You know why? Because the love shower can change everything. Like when we think that love, and guess what? Love and money, same thing. So money and wealth and prosperity, like it's all the same energy. So as you're taking your love shower, you could also imagine money coming from all different directions. It's the same thing. So noticing that and just leveraging this to make it a really amazing year for you, right? So, okay. Yeah, your mind can be blown. That's fair. So now I want to share with you the worthiness pledge. So I know this seems like a lot, but I want you to know morning routine, because the other things are just going to be slightly self-explanatory when you know what it is. So I am going to share my screen again so that you can see the words for the worthiness pledge. So make your bed. We talked about that. Love shower. There it is. Love camp song, which we're going to sing in a second. Actually, let's do that now. So we're going to do the love camp song first. Love camp song lyrics. Probably don't need to say it twice. So are you ready? This is going to be sort of embarrassing because I'm going to feel like I'm singing it by myself, but I'm going to do it like the bouncing ball so that we can sing it. So let me sing it through once. And the recommendation for the camp song, because we'll definitely sing it at campfire at the end of camp, but I would sing the camp song while you're making your bed. It just seems like a sensible thing to do, right? So here's how it goes. Ready? Love camp, where we find our beauty. When we know we're worthy, that's when we attract. True love is always within us. I know when I trust it, it's my destiny. My destiny. And if you would like, you can go up. So let's sing it together. I know I can't hear you, but you promise me you're singing, people. Campers, campers, campers. Start singing, campers. Love camp, where we find our beauty. When we know we're worthy, that's when we attract. True love is always always within us. I know when I trust it, it's my destiny. My destiny. I went up. I know. Shut up. Stop. No, Grammys, no. Stop. You guys are too much. Quit. Start complimenting. Anyway, what do you think of the Love Camp song? Isn't that amazing? I am going to the chat and I'm hoping that you're saying it's amazing and you're not just laughing your head off. Yay. My destiny, yay. Okay. I squeaked. You squeaked. I want to know more about that. Yay, you love the song. Yay. Okay. So, are we in agreement that would be an awesome song to sing while we make our beds? I'll do it too. I'm going to do it. Like, I'm so committed to this bed making thing. It's like big time important for me. So, oh yeah. And you know what? Let's figure out a time we can all sing it together. Well, funny that, Cindy, you're asking, will Laser be singing along too? Well, he did help write it. Yeah. 2 years ago, he helped me write this. He's a really good songwriter. Yay. So that's our Love Camp song, because we have to have a camp song. So, and now the Love Camp pledge. Does this seem like a lot? I know it's a lot, but you know what? These things don't take that long. So it's important. So Love Camp pledge goes like this. And the cool part is I included a little video. So if you're like, hey, Reverend Lunch Lady, I don't remember what the Love Camp pledge is, you get to come back to your manual and you click on that link and you watch a mini video that has me talking about it from last year. Okay, so here's how it goes. Bring your hand up. Your right hand comes up. You make a W. This means worthiness. And the power of the worthiness pledge is that it reminds us that because we are human, we are inherently worthy. So this reminds us that worthiness is already here. And then we take this W and we bring it to our heart. So it's like, I am worthy. And I'm just explaining this right now. And then you bring it, I am worthy now. Like, it's inherently part of who I am. It's that kind of free gift with being human, that you are worthy. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to become more. You don't have to like say the right thing in order to be. It just is. Do you see the difference there? So this is going to remind you more of that. So W, bring it to your heart, take your other hand, hold it over, and then we're going to repeat the mantra. I am worthy of love. I choose love now, now, now. So you might want to close your eyes and go inward. So we're going to say it in this way. We're going to say it once out loud, once in a whisper, then once mentally chanting. So that means that you're just hearing it in your head, but you're not saying it out loud. Then we're going to come back to the whisper and come back to out loud. And that's the full cycle. Okay? So let's do it together. So getting cozy and to practice our pledge. I am worthy of love. I choose love now, now, now. In a whisper, I am worthy of love. I choose love now, now, now. Mentally chanting. Whisper, I am worthy of love. I choose love now, now, now. Out loud. I am worthy of love. I choose love now, now, now. Just feeling that, taking a moment to just soak that in. And knowing that the level of reverence that you bring to the worthiness pledge, the more focus that you bring to it, the more, love that you bring to it, the more presence that you bring to it, the earnestness that you bring to it is what you get back. So if you're kind of just doing it like, no, snack, trying to do it and whatever, that's not even it. So that's kind of checking the box, going through the motions. I'm inviting you to do this pledge. And what you're going to notice is that you're going to feel a different relationship with you. And Love Camp is all about really being present with you. Because in the chaos that is this time of year, and the chaos that can come with, feeling like our inner critics are taking over and saying, you're still single, or whatever they're saying, we need to be able to stop it and come back and build up that strength and power and security and commitment within ourselves that says, no, I am an adult. I am a powerful woman. I am a woman who deserves to have the things that are the desires that are moving through me fulfilled. And so that's the worthiness pledge. Can you even stand it right now? I can't. I just love it to death. I think it's the most amazing thing. I can't even get over Love Camp. Seriously, it's like the most fun thing that I do. And Love Muffin becomes like Love Camp all year round for me. So this is kind of concentrated, but yeah, you're right. Cancel the death thing. I just love it to vibrancy, and just it makes me squeal. It just makes me squeal in a good way, like like a drag queen way. I love it to life. That's a really good one. So, okay, good. Please tell me you loved the pledge. Yay. Cool. All right, did I miss any questions? Probably. No. Yeah. Okay. One message. Okay, good. Yay. Okay. All right. So let's move on. So that's your morning routine. So it's up to you to get up and make your bed, and then make your bed. If you have a top bunk, ask for help. There might be someone who can help you. And in every cabin, I made sure we have very safe and secure stools by each of the bunks, so that any of you who took a top bunk, you can stand on one of those nice sturdy stools and arrange your bed pretty effortlessly. So don't worry about that. And then, okay. So let me go back to sharing the manual. So you're getting up, you're making your bed, you're doing your love shower for 30 seconds or in your regular shower. And then you are, as you're making your bed, you're singing the song, Love Camp, where we find a beauty. You have the lyrics, and I will try to post a recording. I do have a recording of it. And then you'll do your Love Camp pledge. Super simple, doesn't take very long. And then that's morning routine. So that covers everything there. You'll want to go to breakfast. So have your breakfast. Our special sort of like fairy glitter maintenance woman, our beloved Lynn, will be posting our menu for the day. Isn't that amazing? So you guys suggested food, so you'll get to see what's on the camp menu. So you get to imagine having those delightful foods that you suggested, and all your wishes came true. So just know that. All right, I'm checking the chat. So that's going to be great. And then, of course, afternoon, you come back. Mr. Buttery Waffle House is our chef, so he will have lunch ready for you. Again, you'll see that on the menu. And then you have free time. Oh, you know what? I skipped the adventure, the program. The program happens in the morning. So every morning, I'm going to post in the group a program. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you will have a program, with Friday being the all camp campfire. That's a really special thing. So they will be recorded, except for possibly one of them I might do a live meditation, but I would say, you know, sometime before noon, depending where you are, because it's all different time zones, I will be posting the program for the day, which is what I call a micro love adventure. And in the past, they've been super short, but since we're doing 5 days of camp rather than like a really long one like I've done before, then each one will probably be about 10 to 15 minutes. So knowing that, you can plan for that. And each day will give you a special training that, you know, is like being in a love coaching retreat. And it'll be creative, it'll be playful, it'll be healing, and you're going to love them. And I'm not going to say much more about that, but there'll be little adventures all around camp, with Friday being our awesome campfire ritual, which is also something that I do part of Love Muffin every month, because it's so powerful to be present with the fire. We'll be present with the fire and doing a ritual and being able to claim something that you may even be surprised is coming through you, and letting go of things that you may not even realize you're capable of letting go of, or that you need to let go of. So I promise you, it's going to be magical. And then, so the afternoon is free time. And in this manual, I will come back to talent show. I put together a whole bunch of different free time activities you get to consider. So my invitation for you is to spend 5 minutes-ish, some things might take longer, to do one of these activities. And you can look through this list and gift yourself a little break in the afternoon. So if you're busy, if you're working, you can probably still find 5 minutes to do some free time. And for the things you do, post, you know, yay, I did this. And just know that every single activity in the free time list here, whether it's craft shop or yoga and meditation or a self-love swim or the nature hut or a little camp out or a nap time or archery or dance party with your beloved. That's a really fun one, by the way. Hula hooping, going to the camp barn. It's super cute. There's baby animals. It's adorable. The happy tappy, another thing that's super healing. Kitchen time, meditation. Oh my gosh. There's just so many things. So every single one of these things holds a teaching. So in my Love Muffin program, you know, we're really talking about a process for, you know, moving towards healthy, happy, loving relationship. Every one of the free time activities gives you kind of a taste of, you know, considering something that is important to think about in order to be successful in relationship. So you could even do a couple free time activities if you want. So I'm going to stop the share really quick to come and check the chat and see how you guys are doing. Oh my gosh, I love doing that. The googly eyes on magazine pictures, that makes me laugh. Did I say that? Because I do like doing that. Yes. Okay. Does free time make sense, campers? Does everyone understand? All campers, every afternoon report to free time wherever you want. You may go to the waterfront. You may be going to the nature hut. You may go to the craft shop. You may go to, did I say nature hut yet? Or you go to archery or the yoga hut. There, you know, wherever it is at camp. So the Facebook group is where we are doing all of our activities. Tonight is a very special thing that I'm doing a webinar with you guys personally, but everything else will be there. And then as you do activities, I invite you to share what you completed. More for you to build up and celebrate, because one of the things that's going to be really helpful in this process is to continue to say, wow, wow, I did archery today. I focused on my love intention for 2 whole minutes, and there's a yoga posture for that. So, oh, and I have a really serious thing. I don't see the record. It is on. Don't worry. I got the recording going. Yes. So thank you for checking in. So, everyone up for some free time, just 5 minutes a day. Do what you want. You get to pick. You get to read about those. I may introduce different things here and there, if I feel like it. And then I am coming back to the Love Camp Manual. Let's see what else, because there is something serious I need to talk to you all about. So Campfire releasing, that's on Friday. You can read about that and hear free time. Please scan the free time activities. There's so many cool things here. You're going to love these, and you probably might even be walking around camp, right? Walking around camp, and then you just see, oh, you know what? I'm going to take the canoe out. Yeah, go ahead. Do whatever you want, you know? There may be things that just pop up that sound really exciting for you, you know? So don't feel limited, but know that, you know, if you do these things, it gives you some stuff to do that are really powerful. Okay, here's what we got to do. We got to talk about this, campers. Campers, we have some wicked strict camp rules. So if any of you right now are multitasking, wake up, come back to camp. I need your attention, please. All campers, bring your attention to the opening ceremony. Okay. Serious face here. So camp, of course, my goal for you, my intention for you is to feel so loved at camp, right? I want you to feel like you're having the best time at camp. And the only way we can do that is if everything is safe. Safety first. So I will admit some of these things on the Wicked Strict Camp rules may be a little bit personal for me. But here's the thing, Wicked Strict Camp rules. Number 1, no streaking through camp. So last year we had late night streakers, like naked ladies all over the place, running around. And, you know, we have some neighbors, you know, we have, you know, some maintenance people I haven't introduced. Just know that streaking at camp might get you in trouble from me. No sneaking in the kitchen late night to steal snacks. We have snacks in all the cabins, unlimited snacks. We will always have Chex Mix at the program lodge. So you can go over there any time of day, get as much Chex Mix as you want. You can take snacks for meals. Just no getting into, because Waffle will be really upset if you're like, you're snacking on his stuff late night. No disrespecting staff or writing on their faces while they're sleeping. You know, we've had people write with marker on people's faces, and then since there aren't a lot of mirrors at camp, let's just say, so you don't even really know, you have this big like Z and black Sharpie on your cheek, and everyone's laughing at you, and you're like, hey, what's up? You know, like, is it my morning hair? What's the deal? So none of that. No canoeing over to the other camps across the lake. Also something that happened last year. Same thing. Streakers got in the canoe, went over to the boys' camp, like caused a little shenanigans. Like, I'm sure you're not surprised by number 5, no crunching. Please refrain from any food crunching of any form, not limited to including pretzels, chips, crackers, or roasted nuts. I just believe that the vibration, the crunching vibration is probably just compromising the integrity of the cabins, and we don't need them falling down, girls, ladies, women, sisters, unicorns, fairies. So no crunching, and so I repeat, no shenanigans. Failure to comply to wicked strict love camp rules will result in disciplinary action determined by camp director. That's me. Don't get in trouble, sisters. No funny business, no shenanigans. Please. Okay, so that, oops, stop share. That's everything. Let me see what you guys are gabbing about. Are you conspiring already? Okay. Don't forget mermaids. Yeah, we want to include mermaids. I agree. Chex Mix. That was the camper suggestion. You know, if you have other food requests, you can post them in the group. There's a specific post that asks for recipes, although we did plan the menu, but hey. So yes, please ask me any questions. Does anyone have any questions about camp? And let me think what else. So basically, where on Facebook? Well, it's just in the Smart Single Spiritually Conscious Woman group. The entire group is being taken over by Love Camp for the next 2 weeks. So all you need to do is look at the posts in there. It's not going to be specific except for, you know, all the posts starting now through the end of the next week will be Love Camp posts. So anyone who doesn't want to participate in camp, like, what are they thinking? So anyway, yeah, that's going to be the space where you can go to. And the cool part is that our, you know, fairy princess who's organizing some of this stuff, she's creating on the right-hand side of the screen, you will be able to see this thing called units. And in there, and I'm going to ask her to do a little description in the group to show how to navigate that. But that's where you'll be able to go to, oh, hey, it's day one. I'll click on day one, and the day one stuff is there. So it's really so easy to find what you need in that way. So you're not having to scroll through a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and the other thing is Thursday night, actually Thursday, the whole day, is when we're opening up for the special, the annual Love Camp Talent Show and Tell. So in the Talent Show and Tell, you get to share you. So, you know, is there something that, you know, you could even post a little mini video? I say, like, maybe keep it like to a couple minutes. You could post a little mini video. You could take a picture of a piece of art you're working on. You could share a funny magic trick that you know. You can do whatever you want. You could just share something that you love. You could even share something that someone else's, a poem or an image. You feel free to share whatever you want. And on that day, just do #TalentShow. And by doing that, you will be entered into a raffle where you can win special prizes. So there's a couple ways that you can win a prize at the end of camp. One is, you know, making your bed every day. And that's going to be obviously on the honor, whatever that's called. And then the second one is share with a friend. It's not too late to share Love Camp with a friend. You share it with a friend and your friend joins, then you get to be entered into the raffle. And then the third one is entering in for talent show. And I may even make up some other ways that you can enter in to be part of the raffle, because one is going to be, one of the prizes is definitely a special like love reading, an intuitive reading for 2019 from me to you, so that we can do a little special intuitive thing, which is something that I love doing and I haven't done it for a while. So that's going to be super fancy. And so yeah, you want to join in for that. And then yeah, so you know, I want you to know that, you know, this really is an opportunity to make your 2019 completely different than it was before. And I mean, completely different than this last year was, or the year before, in your love spectrum. So, you know, this love camp thing is one of my favorite things. And if you can't tell, I spent a lot of time at camp. I still go to camp. I work at a women's camp every summer in New Mexico. I've been doing that for 8 years. I went to Y Camp as a kid for 10 years, and I've worked at a bunch of different camps. And, you know, camp is really who I am. And what I know is that this format, being in play and being in community and really taking this time, this special time, this sacred time that we're together to get to know each other and to get to know yourself in a whole new way, and participate in the programming and play with some of the free time activities and do the committed practice each morning with the love shower and the making the bed and your pledge and the song and just all of the other silly things that will pop up, and just using your imagination in a way that I promise you will serve your soul. And if you like this, you know, you will love doing love muffins. So if that's something that later you're like, you know what, I really do want to keep doing this, I will be sharing what's available there later too. So there'll probably only be a couple spots for January, but you know, whoever wants to talk about it, I'm happy to talk about it whenever. So what do you think? Any more questions here? Yay, yay. Ooh, lobster? Shoot, I didn't have lobster on the menu, but you know what? Just go, when you're in there, there's going to be a menued item. You'll see the menued item, but go over to the fresh seafood buffet, which is just something that will be there every day because we had such a strong desire for sushi. I said, let's just do sushi bar every day. So we'll make sure there's lobster on it. How about that? Customer service, can you admit that I got customer service down, right? Do I have customer service down? So ask and you shall receive. So amazing love campers. Are you super excited? I am. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for so long. Am I boring you? No. Please say no. Yay, I see other people. Carol and Kathy and Barbara and Amber. Oh my gosh, and Denise. I didn't see you guys before. I'm so glad you're here. You're going to have to go back and watch the recording because I shared everything that is going to make Love Camp so much more magnificent for you. Okay, promise you'll go back. And replay viewers, if you're still watching at this point, you rule. Yay. Way to own your love life. Way to lead your love life. This is what it's about. Really taking the reins and saying, I'm going to do this differently and I'm going to claim what I want. So let's close with a quick one-liner of the worthiness pledge. So bringing your hands into a W, bringing it to your heart, holding that against your heart and saying out loud with vigor, because we're going to do one. So tune in to that earnestness, that focus, that connection to your beloved right now, just feeling the energy of that. And on the count of 3, let's speak it together. 1, 2, 3. I am worthy of love. I choose love now, now, now. I had to do that. Thank you. Run off into the love camp wilderness and start playing now. Play in your cabin, decorate the walls, check out the craft shop, go ride some horses, take your love showers. You can start now. Oh my gosh, extra credit if you are doing love showers and making your bed starting now. Wow. Anyway, so much love to you. I am just so ecstatic for what's about to come because I know and you don't. So we will see you really soon. Okay? Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.